My calls on Gilead Sciences, by Tim Thompson, www.optionstradingeducation.com. Now that the world has its first preventative drug for HIV, Truvada, is it time to buy calls on Gilead Sciences, GILD, the folks who own the patent? Or is it too late to buy calls because the market already reacted to the news of FDA approval? Remember that both fundamentals and market sentiment drive stock prices. We have yet to see if this $11,000 a year drug will sell widely enough to make Gilead Sciences a profit. And we have yet to see how the market will react once this drug is in continual use. Gilead Sciences has been listed on NASDAQ for 20 years, and for the first 6 it was a penny stock. The company specializes in the development of antiviral treatments and currently has 14 products on the market. Its focus has been on HIV, hepatitis B, and influenza. When will we know how profitable Truvada is for Gilead Sciences? How many people will use Truvada and how much money will Gilead Sciences make per patient? It turns out that Truvada has already been on the market for 8 years as a treatment for HIV. It was the finding that the drug seemed to prevent infection that led to trials and FDA approval for this use. Studies indicate that partners of HIV-infected persons can reduce their risk of catching HIV by 75% by taking Truvada. A drug is not perfect but is the first med proven to reduce the chance of getting HIV in exposed people. There are 50,000 new cases of HIV in the USA every year. What is it worth reduce this number by 3/4 or even half? The average yearly cost of treating a person with HIV in the USA is around $20,000. It appears that for half this amount one can cut the risk of catching the disease significantly. However, if one chooses to treat 1 million or so gay men in hopes of reducing the number who get HIV, the cost would run around $11 billion for Truvada in order to prevent 25,000 cases a year, which would cost $500 million more each year to treat. If you believe that health insurance companies and various government agencies will pay for Truvada, you probably want to buy calls on Gilead Sciences. If you believe that HMOs will act as they always do and put barriers in the way of those who want the drug and that a cash-strapped America will not pay for the drug, you will probably not buy calls on Gilead Sciences. It is probably too soon to engage in options strategies such as a long straddle on this stock because it will take longer than the duration of an options contract to find out if Truvada as a preventative will make much money for Gilead Sciences. For more insights and useful information about options trading, visit www.optionstradingeducation.com.